Hi, and welcome to The Blessed Seed, where we give peaceful advice for your journey. I offer multiple collective and personal readings, including my special NPRs, to give clarity to make the best decisions. And for the collective and the readers out there, make sure to pick up my new book, What's Your Gift? It illuminates your God-given talents and is loaded with plenty of resources to use year-round. For more information, visit coffee.com/The Blessed Seed. Hi, and welcome to The Blessed Seed, where we give peaceful advice for your journey. Ooh, okay, so today we are going to do an Unlocking Your True Self reading, which is a part of the 3-in-1 bundle of readings that I have in a package specifically designed to be added to my other company's offering at judithdaniellc.com for our Futures Club program. So in that package, I give a full numerology report, an Unlocking Your True Self, and a Rebuilding Session reading. Once you are done with that, if you would like to take advantage, you can do a prerequisite course, a vision course, and a goal setting course, which is a prerequisite to the Futures Club, and that gives you your seat in the Futures Club when you take that. To get everything solidified. And then once we're in that Futures Club, we go a year, 1 day a week, 1.5 hours, where I walk you through and I help you to rebuild yourself and quiet the noise around you so that you can focus and live that life that you always wanted to live. That is the goal. For you to be assured in yourself, have full confidence, and understand how to maintain that desired life. And this is kind of like a cherry on top bonus where you decide, or we understand and uncover, what is your purpose, and then how to rebuild from where you are right now to walk better in that purpose. And you can do those things apart from each other, or you can get the full conglomerate of the package. Now, the readings portion of it is going to be at coffee.com/The Blessed Seeds. That's KOFI hyphen, .com hyphen The Blessed Seed. Any questions? Please let me know. And all of the links will be below. So you don't have to memorize that or anything. You can click on the links below. Okay, so Father, thank you. What is the undertone of getting to know their true self? May we have one or two, or whatever is necessary in order to get to know. You know what? These are so sticky, and I don't know why. Give me just a second. Maybe that's a little bit of the issue. That feels a little bit better. Thank you, Father. Okay, so maybe have one or two, or whatever is necessary to understand the undertone of getting to know your true self. What is that part that we are in right now that kind of shows us who we are, Lord? Is there anything else, Father? Thank you. Anything else? Okay. All right, so we have healing. Entrapment. Hole in the soul. Courage. So give me just a second. So in understanding your true self, know that you're going to have courage in order to pass anything here. Because there's so much weighing on your plate that's trying to hold you down, push you in the wrong direction, take control over you, make you sad, cause you to doubt and be afraid. And in getting to know your true self, you're going to have courage to combat it. This has not been an easy life for you. There's a lot of confusion over which way to go, what to do, or why is this happening? And then there's a little bit of depression and defeat. You having courage to push through is going to help you. So, Lord, what is on the other side of this negativity? What's on the other side? And I'm just pulling, I'm pulling the first two from the deck to get clarity, because there's a lot of, so in your face right now might be only negative, might be where you're like, I don't even, what in the world? Why keep doing this life if this is all there is? This is all I've ever seen. But you're going to have courage to push through, because you do have a purpose. And on the other side, we have the freedom of expression, and we have beauty and abundance. So this is not the end of your story. That negativity, that hurtfulness, that what is keeping you bound and down, that is not this uh, this this thought of that you're in, of giving up your turn early because everything seems so bad and so gloom and doom, and this is all you have ever known. If you have courage to push through that, beauty and a freedom to express yourself is on the other side. So then, Father, what is the most dominant spirit animal at this time? Maybe have one or two or whatever is necessary to show the most present spirit animal at this time. Okay, anything else? Because I'm going to ask a second question to this. No? Okay, I'm going to put this right here. So we have the owl, observation. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances, okay, into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives, okay? Well, this is saying that it's to hold you down. You need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. Look beyond this so that you can have courage and have your outcome. Rabbit, cleverness. If you have been going through difficult times, it's time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have left creative projects, or if you have let creative projects lapse, it might be time to pick them back up again. So if there were certain things that you let go due to all the negativity, jump back in with courage and pick it back up. Because on the other side of that is everything you want it to be. Okay? It does get better. But we can't just mope in that badness. We know it's easy to do because you get caught up, right? And it feels like there's no escape from it. But have some courage. Have some courage and stand up and be like, you know what? I'm going to just try again. Because when you do that, and I don't know what you're doing differently from that time or this time, or you needed all these things for your character building, but when you do it, now you're going to have the freedom to express yourself and be in control. And there is going to be beauty and abundance in you doing that. So then, Father, what is the most dominant, natural, God-given spiritual gift at this time? I'm going to do that one more time. These cards are pretty thick, so it's hard to bend and shuffle them together. Maybe do it one more time. There we go. Okay, so Father, let me say that again. What is the most dominant, natural, God-given spiritual gift at this time? May we have one or two, or whatever is necessary in order to understand our gifts at this time. Thank you, Father. I do. Is there anything else, Lord? What? Okay. Is there anything else? Thank you, Father. Okay, so now before we get to these, we have them all out. I do want to ask, what is the spirit animal that is needed to have at this time? Because I want to get clarity for you. Innocence. Is there anything else, Lord, that we can see what spirit animal is needed at this time? Okay. So we have innocence. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful, and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you, and that might help you to stand in your courage a little bit. So then, Father, for the most present, dominant, natural God-given spiritual gifts, at this time we have spiritual writer. You're being called to explore sharing knowledge, insights, and wisdom through written words to bring clarity and healing. Cartomancy. You're being called to explore messages in a deck of cards. Discover the guidance, messages, and future in the cards. Okay, I'm going to explain all that in just a second. Let me get them all out there. Throwing bones. You're being called to explore bone casting to communicate with the spirits of the elders and ancestors for messages of healing and wisdom. So, when we're dealing with this, what is your God given talent? It's speaking through things, be it your writing, maybe tarot cards, throwing bones. Some people have coffee, they can read a coffee cup, but your transportation for living your purpose is through reading things, physical things. Ayurvedic medicine. You're being called to explore healing with Vedic treatments to help bring internal purification for balance. Again, it's physical things. So an herbalist is kind of what I'm thinking when I get that. Someone who knows how to work with things in order to get the message across and to convert into healing. Dream interpretation. You're being called to interpret dreams to find deeper meanings, to bring clarity and guidance. This is for yourself and for other people. And creativity. You're being called to explore creative expressions, bringing forth the healing nature of the arts. So any one of these forms of the arts is going to be your mode of transportation and getting your purpose out to other people. So you can be like holistic healing. You can be a tarot reader. You can throw bones, or again, they have like coffee cups, and you can read what the residue is. Excuse me, what the residue is saying. When you get dreams, depending on if you're helping a client or not, you can interpret what you saw on their behalf, or writing it down and giving people that knowledge. So that would be those positive motivation. Those would be those words of encouragement. That would be something put on social media or somewhere in a newspaper or something, giving people an uplifting of their spirit. Be creative, because those are the types of things that you can use that you're going to be very good at, no matter which one you choose to use. So then, Father, may we have one or two, or whatever is necessary to decipher what the collective's purpose is at this time. Maybe have one or two. Uh-huh. Thank you. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. So then we have study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Your life's purpose involves traveling. And writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So that's your most dominant form of transportation. And you are a writer of the encouraging sorts. So, whatever that is on your heart, that you're like, I got to get this out to the people. Even if you have 0 followers, even if you have nothingness, right? Whatever you're being called to say, whoever is supposed to come across it will come across it at just the right time. Put it out there anyway. That is part of your purpose. If not your entire purpose, is encouraging and uplifting people through your written word. Because however you can get it out of your head and onto that paper, you do an excellent job of having the reader feel what you are saying. And that feeling leads to transformation, which leads to healing and freedom for those people. So then, Father, what is a wish or a hope that you want to leave with the collective? What is a wish or a hope for the collective at this time? May we have 1 or 2 or whatever is necessary in order to leave a wish or a hope for the collective. Thank you. Is there anything else? Oh, I heard nope. The magic circle. The magic starts with you. You are the magic. You are that peace that people need. Ooh, and when I was saying peace, Piece, like a piece of their day. But the Lord was saying it at the same time, like peace, Peace. You are a healer that brings peace. And Father, what is a piece of advice that the collective should take at this time? What is a piece of advice that the collective should take at this time? Thank you. May I have 1 or 2 or whatever is necessary? Okay. Thank you. It says you have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. That's who you are, beautiful. That's who you are. Get it out there. The right person is going to see it at just the right time. Oh, I did. Is there anything else? Okay. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. Yes, because we want you to be at your best. Because that is how you help the world. Don't neglect you to help someone else. Incorporate your helping you and taking care of you in your messages that you give. And then, Father, what is an important piece of advice? What do you want to wrap us in? I mix up my stuffs. What is a word that you would like to wrap us in before we leave? Maybe have 1 or 2 or whatever is necessary. That one? Okay, hold on, you guys. Okay. Let's try that again. 1 or 2 or whatever is necessary. Thank you, Father. Ooh, I want to be tagged in some of your writings. I'm always open to hearing a good, positive word. Is there anything else, Father? Okay. Thank you. Okay. He that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. So you're here to be our guiding light, our message, our encourager, our, hey, take this for your day. Nice. Peace be unto you as my Father has sent me. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's saying to you, for you to say to them. Peace be unto you, for my Father has sent me. Look at that again. That is your tagline. Peace be unto you, as my Father has sent me. Pray always. He'll give you a word in that prayer too. And whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Don't worry about nothing. That is a beautiful gift to have, to be able to uplift someone with your words, to change their life and their dynamics and their way they feel with your words in a positive way. And be creative, because you can do it in multiple ways, but it just seems like that you writing and being a writer, that is your purpose at this time. That's beautiful. All right. Until next time, deuces.